It's time for Entertainment Mensa's Rock and Roll Tournament, Round 1 Breakdown Show. Brought to you by Melvin's Chaps Emporium. We won't take no for an answer. And Fillmore's Chuckle Hut. If you're not laughing, you're not at Fillmore's. And now your host, The Yarb. Hey gang, Yarb here, taking a quick break from filming on my other project to say a quick thank you to all of you that are participating in the Rock and Roll March Madness tournament thing that we're doing right now on Twitter. I just, again, can't thank you enough for participating. Also wanted to do a few select shout outs. I want to start off with my ATN crew over at Twitter. You guys planted the seed of the idea and really inspired me to kind of move forward with it. Also want to say a special thank you to the gang over at Break It Down Show. I'll put a link in the description below. If you're not listening to the Break It Down Show podcast, you really should. They have amazing guests, and even more intriguing, every week they do these awesome things called album fights, which I was fortunate enough to have participated in, and that kind of helped create this as well. So a big shout out to those guys as well. And last but not least, before I get down to talking about what we're here for, which is the matchups, I wanted to say another quick thank you to my buddy Trevor. He's been helping me kind of refine some things and looking at ways we can improve it. I would like to bring this back next year. From what I can tell, you guys are really enjoying it, and I have a couple ideas. I won't tip them right now, but I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. So here we go. The round one is over. With the exception of one of the games. The 5th seed Black Keys and 12th seed Crosby, Stills, and Nash ended in a tie. Now, I do have an independent arbitrator. He's somebody that does not have a social media presence, so he isn't able to vote. And I think that that's a fair way, because I wouldn't want somebody who's already voted to get to vote twice, and I don't want to pick it myself. So I have invited him. He has asked me to give him an extra day to do the work. I hear you, Pete Turner, going, yes! So that match, which was originally going to be scheduled for tomorrow, I'm going to bump that and just shift the schedule around a little bit. So without any more to do, let's go ahead and review the round of 32. I'll go over and send out the polls like I did last time, but the number 1 seed, the Beatles, despite Pete's best efforts, will face off against number 9, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. The number 6 seed, Lynyrd Skynyrd, will face off against the number 3 seed, Nirvana, and the number 2 seed, The Who, will face off against the Ramones. And that was the Strawberry Fields region. Over in the Paradise City region, we have the number 1 seed, Pink Floyd, facing off against the number 8 seed, Jimi Hendrix Experience. The number 4 seed, Black Sabbath, facing off against the number 5 seed, Foo Fighters. The number 3 seed, Van Halen, versus the number 11 seed, The Clash. And the number 2 seed, Queen, versus the number 7 seed, Beach Boys. Over in the Lakeside Park region, the number 1 seed Led Zeppelin will face off against the number 8 seed Iron Maiden. The number 4 seed Aerosmith will face off against the number 5 seed The Police. The number 3 seed Cream will face off against the number 6 seed Metallica, and the number 2 seed U2 will face off against the number 7 seed Fleetwood Mac. And finally, in the Hotel California region, the number 1 seed Rolling Stones will face off against the number 9 Soundgarden. Number 4 Steely Dan will face off against the Allman Brothers, the number 5 seed. The number 3 seed Rush will face off against the number 6 seed The Eagles. Yes, people, the Eagles are a band, okay? Sorry. It's here. They won. Get over it. And the number 2 seed, The Doors, will face off against the number 10 seed, The White Stripes. So I do want to go real quick before we call it a day here. All in all, 5 upsets from a seeding standpoint. Pretty cool. And I kind of am enjoying seeing how this goes. In parting, I would say all of you that have gone through and done your brackets, if I sent you a bracket, definitely make sure that before we're all done, you send it to me, and when I do the recap show for the whole thing, we'll go through the brackets and I'll see how everybody did. It'll be kind of neat. So there's the first round broken down. Kind of whenever the matchups, I'll have the polls up at some point tomorrow morning for the first day of round 2. And then I should have my answer on that one that we're waiting on, and we'll be good to go. I would say vote for the Doors, since I got the fat Jim Morrison look going on right now. But other than that, again, thanks ATN, Trevor, Break It Down Show crew. You guys are awesome. And thank you to all the followers of Entertainment Mensa. Really do appreciate you guys, new, old, whether you're a friend, whether you're a fiend, whether you're watching or not. Hit like, hit subscribe. I don't know where those buttons are, but hit them, and we'll see you next time. And we'll do a recap show at the end of round 2. Have a good one.